Hello, my fellow Kenyans. You see, politicizing Kenyan football has killed our Kenyan football. Because when you see the ideology of Team Blue, this Team Blue of Nick Mwendwa, there is serious problem attached to this mentality. Because the Team Blue ideology is really, really bad for our Kenyan football. And you know why? If you look, you will see that when the president is Team Blue, when the NEC member are Team Blue, when the county chairmen are Team Blue, and now you know that FKF is creating sub-branches, yeah? And now most of the sub-branch chairmen will also be Team Blue. So you have a lineup of Team Blue all the way from the president to the NEC member to the county chairman to the sub-county chairman, yeah? So what this means is that we are going to have a formation of a political party running our Kenyan football. And this is the ideology of Team Blue that we, Vision Total Football Kenya, disagree with. This is one of the most biggest problem we can have in our Kenyan football. In fact, it is a tragedy. Because, when you have NEC member who are Team Blue, and then the president is part of NEC, the deputy president is part of NEC. So now you have one Team Blue in charge of everything in matters of Kenyan football. Therefore, whenever they have their meeting, whatever the president says, it becomes that is a correct thing. Because the NEC member being part of Team Blue and their leader is the federation's president, who is Nick Mwendwa currently. The NEC member will not be able to disagree with the president. Whatever the president decides becomes the right thing. And this is bad because NEC member are supposed to be independent thinkers, right? NEC member are supposed to authorize payments and checks and finance issues. So here now, when you have the same team, the idea of nepotism also comes in, so that NEC member cannot say to Nick Mwendwa, we don't like this idea. NEC member cannot say to Nick Mwendwa that, we don't want to approve this constitution. We don't want to approve this budget. We don't want to sign this check because it is not correct. Why? Because they are the same team, Team Blue. And therefore now, again, the ideology of yes men comes in. They are not able to make independent decisions. This idea is very bad. For lack of understanding, FKF has created a political party which is now running our Kenyan football. You know, football elections are supposed to be independent people who are elected at sub-branches and branches, and then the people from the branches and others from the involved football clubs and all of that, they now make delegates who now elect Nick Mwendwa. So the president should be elected by an independent delegate. That means the delegates are independent people who form the entire delegates team that now elect the president. This link, all the way from the president to the deputy president to the NEC member to the county chairman to the sub-branch chairman, this is very wrong for our Kenyan football. And going forward, Kenyans, we must say no to this ideology of Team Blue. We got up to a point where you see the people who are Team Blue, in fact, wearing t-shirts and being proud, saying we are a Team Blue. Team Blue all the way. We have Team Blue has taken nearly half of the counties. Team Blue has 9 out of 11 NEC members. The president is Team Blue. The deputy president is Team Blue. And then when you go down the villages, it is the same idea of Team Blue, Team Blue, Team Blue. This Team Blue came in 2016 as Team Change. So what happened? The team has failed and they have decided to rebrand themselves as Team Blue. So how long are they going to remain before they rebrand themselves again as Team Orange or Team Stars? This idea is wrong for our Kenyan football. And this is why I keep saying it is very wrong that we keep turning to FIFA to seek solutions for our football. FIFA is like United Nations. FIFA is only supposed to give simple directions to the countries, but not really how the countries should run their football. FIFA can never understand the intricacy of our country called Kenya. You see, this idea of normalization committee coming from FIFA. This is the same thing FIFA tells every country. Sierra Leone, normalization committee. Zambia, normalization committee. Tobago and Trinidad, normalization committee. Ghana, normalization committee. Cameroon, normalization committee. Egypt, Nigeria, normalization committee. This is a standard thing about FIFA. But the sad thing is this. Every country is very different, yeah. Inside each, inside the country, the territory of Kenya is very different from the territory of Sierra Leone. So therefore, this is where we actually need people who understand the sort of a football system that can work in Kenya. And this is where now Vision Total Football Kenya we come in, because we understand very well what kind of football system that would work for Kenya. We cannot have FIFA based on Zurich. They don't even understand our country, and they want to remote control our football from Zurich. But then the disaster here is that FKF as a federation, it actually has no clue. The leadership of FKF has no clue as to what method would work for our Kenyan football. And this is why you see we keep experiencing a lot of problems. From 2004, we were banned. 2 years later, 2006, we were banned. 2010, we had a serious football problem. And in fact, it necessitated the CS for Sports then, Paul Otwama, to actually create a committee that helped to sort matters of football problems in Kenya. But you see that committee now, some of the people who are in those problems in the past, they are now want to go back to FKF again. So new generations, guys, we must say no, but when we say no, we should know what we want. Guys, this is the way forward. Vision Total Football Kenya, we believe the only way forward for our football is actually a new beginning, a peaceful football revolution where everything has to be put back to factory setting in matters football. Therefore, we are not going to listen about normalization committee. We are not going to listen about football elections. We are going to listen none of that. We want to see a total football revolution. We want to see a new beginning for our Kenyan football where everything is put right. Elections, no. Normalization committees, no. Going forward, a new path of our Kenyan football. All like-minded people, we must say our football has been politicized. We must straighten it now. And if we don't do it now, it is going to take another 100 years before people who have vision can actually restructure and streamline our football. The occasion is now. The time is now. Like-minded people, let us support Vision Total Football Kenya. It is a 7-year vision that has a correct football system for our country. We want to grow our football. We want our football to generate money for us. Kenya is full of football victims. Why? Our football is valueless. My fellow Kenyans, let us join hands together, like-minded people, support Vision Total Football Kenya. And Vision Total Football Kenya, elections will happen later. But before that, we want our football streamlined. We want our football back to factory setting. So now we know our path. We know where we should go. Forget about FIFA. Forget about election. Forget about normalization committees. Third way is the right way. Third way means what? A new beginning. I live in peace. I'm gone.